K-Pop Tarot channel. Today I'm going to be continuing doing 2025 prediction readings, this time around for a group that has won one of my community polls, which is a boy group ENHYPEN. If you want to leave your favorite group or want to vote, please subscribe, and because I post a lot on my community where you can vote or comment your favorite groups. While watching this video, please keep in mind that this is all for entertainment purposes only. I don't claim to know the future, the events, or anything like that. The future is changing drastically every single day due to our decisions, so I can't predict the future. This is just some sort of guidelines. All for fun. Take my words with a grain of salt. And yeah, without further ado, please consider subscribing, liking, and let's start. So in this part, I'm only going to do the card shuffling part. So if you guys are not interested in that, you can gladly skip to the actual predictions. But if you are, without further ado, let's start off with the months that 2025 has. So what kind of month is January of 2025 going to be for K-pop boy group ENHYPEN? This one. What about February? This one. March. This one clipped. April for ENHYPEN. This one. What about May of 2025 for ENHYPEN? This one. June. So one card clip. June. July. The top card, as I always do. Okay, sorry. August 2025 for ENHYPEN. August. This one. September. Yeah, and also this video is going to be a bit longer one, so please take your popcorn, your chips, because, you know. What about October? This is a longer video where I yap a lot, talk a lot. November. And the final month of December for ENHYPEN. December for ENHYPEN. This one. Okay. So it's like that. Now I'm going to do literally the same thing, but this time around with Oracle. So how is 2025 going to be for ENHYPEN? Let's start off with January. This card, the top one. What about February? If more than one card pops out, I'm only taking the top card. February. March. April. May. June. July. August. September. Top one. October. This one, since it's the only card that was on its own. November. And finally December. This card. And please describe 2025 as an overall year for ENHYPEN. How is this year going to be for the boys, for the members? And please describe 2025 as an overall year for ENHYPEN. One card only. This one. a mess. I made a mess today. But it's alright because I'm going to make this presentable. So welcome back if you just got here. So in this sort of circle or oval, I have 12 cards that describe each month of 2025 for K-pop boy group ENHYPEN. This is my first time doing a reading for them, this sort of reading, because I didn't do 2024 prediction for this group, but I'm really excited and look forward to what I can see. So let's start off with January. So January, I got the card of Ace of Swords and the card of Idealism. So right off the bat, I definitely do think that ENHYPEN is going to set some sort of example for the younger groups. They're going to be really respected group, both in terms of, you know, from coming from the fandom itself, but also from idol industry as a whole, K-pop industry. I wouldn't be surprised if January we will see a lot of pretty photo shoots, because the visual side of the boys are going to shine really brightly, and maybe it's going to go viral. For example, on Twitter there's a chance that one member could change their appearance, like a hairstyle change for example, or there could be like attendance of, for example, fashion show, or announcement of some sort of ambassadorship of like a famous brand for one member, or they just could be like on the front cover of the magazine and shine really brightly. I do think that in January behind the scenes there's going to be a lot of planning and just managing the boys' schedule and what they can achieve and what the goals for 2025 are going to be. But I reckon that the start of the year is going to be really profitable and really successful one. And we could also like hear news about potential world tour or potential comeback of some sort, because Ace of Swords is a really great card, like a great idea, new works, new beginnings. So expect a great start to a new year. Next we move on to February. For February we got the card of Nine of Wands and the card of Egotism. So I do think that February is going to be a month where I could see the fandom getting a bit too cocky, for example on social media platforms, or there could be a lot of fandom like fighting going around, like for example even solo people that stand only one member in the group, not the whole group, and them being some sort of problem to the fandom, just boasting around the achievements that ENHYPEN has managed to achieve. I do think that in February we could see boys traveling a lot and struggling a bit physically. So maybe they aren't getting enough time to sleep, to relax, to just spend time with their loved ones, and they somehow could feel a bit homesick, like miss their families, their homes. So maybe they are on tours, constantly moving from one place to another, or have a lot of overseas schedules around this time. I definitely do think that there could be some sort of hate or speculations that aren't the greatest going around on social media platforms, and the boys will have to be forced to step outside of their comfort zone and just almost feel like the punching bag of the fandoms, of of the entertainment company itself, like not getting the same treatment as other groups or the same opportunities as other groups. So there could be even a complaints about mismanagement aspect, but overall I do think that this is a month where a lot of behind the scenes and their regular idle schedules are going to take place, like a lot of performances and a lot of traveling. Next we move on to March. For March I got the card of Independence and the card of Two of Wands. So this is a month where I could see one member shining really brightly and gaining popularity quickly. It almost seems like this member could have solo schedules, or just shine really brightly for their visuals. So maybe perhaps there could be another hairstyle change or appearance change of some sort. I definitely do think that in March we could see a lot of schedules dedicated towards international public. So I do think that international fandom is going to be the key to the success that could be happening in March. I definitely do think that March is going to be a month where we will see a bit of different and individualistic side for coming from all members. So they could have like solo schedules where their personality and who they are as a persons could really shine. I could maybe guess that in March we could also see that the boys will get a bit of a break where they can focus not on the group but on themselves and their mental health, just relaxing for a bit, just planning. March seems like a month where there's going to be way more schedules behind the scenes, like practice, like recording, like producing, but not that many schedules where they will have to show up to concerts, to like festivals even, but just a lot of behind the scenes work and a lot of planning and a lot of just considering the cons and pros of every opportunity that is being offered to ENHYPEN members. But definitely a focus to international public, and maybe there even is a chance that there could be like a song in another language. So for example, maybe like a Japanese or English comeback of some sort. Next we move on to April. For April we got the cards of Five of Cups and the card of Criticism. So definitely a month where a bit of negativity and rumors are, or maybe just some sort of confirmation of a situation is going to be happening, and the boys will receive negativity and criticism. Definitely a month to look after and be careful on who you trust and what the intention of people surrounding ENHYPEN are. There could be like a Sesang accident, lack of privacy, maybe just them being surrounded by females a lot and just crazy fans just criticizing the members, or they should also think before they say something, because they could say something or wear something like an outfit that could bring negativity because it has some sort of bad intention or bad history within some sort of traditional aspect of people. So for example, they could wear like a durang, a piece that covers your hair, but it is offensive to, for example, black people community, or they could say some sort of word and it could be interpreted in different way, and it receiving hate, and it receiving, you know, even a potential that one member has to step away for a bit for to focus on their mental health and to get better, and to even like apologize for something that they have done, and it being interrupted in a really bad way, if that makes sense. But I do think that in April we could see a lot of traveling to other countries, and just, yeah, something that they will have to apologize for. So this is a month where the fandom will have to defend the boys really well and really unite in order to protect the members' reputation and the members, just, you know, other fandoms pointing fingers at ENHYPEN and their talents, or the lack of effort, for example, as they say on Twitter, for example. You know, just defend the boys, because a lot of eyes are going to be on them, even if they aren't the greatest one. Yeah. Next we move on to May. For May we got the card of Knight of Cups and the card of Statues. So this is a month where I do think that they're going to be profitable in this month. There we could get, for example, new music, and it you know, charting well, or it doing numbers. I do think that in May we could like, for example, hear discussions whether ENHYPEN is really popular or not, whether they are the leaders of their generation or not. Just a lot of discussions about their achievements and the records that they have managed to achieve throughout their career, and just a look back into the past for a bit. This is a month where behind the scenes work are going to be important, but overall I do think that they are going to come out victorious, holding the Patience you know, award, and the fans will be really excited for the schedules that are going to be announced in May. So yeah, a profitable and a really great month. And I could say that in May there could be a potential that 2 members are going to be shipped, or have a really like maybe viral TikTok, for example, of them doing some sort of dance challenge. But yeah, 2 members in particularly standing out. Next we move on to June. For June we got the cards of Queen of Swords and the card of Discrimination. So I think that in June they're going to have some sort of interaction with female, and them showing their gentle side, which the public will really appreciate. Just, you know, how great of men they are. But also I wouldn't be surprised if in June we could see the boys wearing some sort of like pastel colors, you know, really bright colors that almost could be interpreted as feminine clothes, for example, or the colors are feminine. I do think that they're going to stand and go into the direction that they want. They're going to be really strict with their fans, and they do not want they just want to feel safe and not be surrounded by a lot of people, because they want to, you know, just feel safe in their for example, when they are traveling in airports. So they are going to be really strict when they are talking with their management or with their entertainment company on the wishes that they want to, and the direction that they want to take their music in. I could say that there could be some sort of complaints that it feels like ENHYPEN is being discriminated or left out. So maybe, for example, there could be like a variety show where the host almost disrespects ENHYPEN with their words, for example, or their actions. Or there could be like some sort of advertisement where a lot of groups are being mentioned, but ENHYPEN's name is being left out, like some sort of discrimination to their name, and the fans are going to be really upset about it, and we could hear some complaints maybe directed towards the entertainment company or just some sort of organization for discriminating and for using ENHYPEN's name for bad reasons, like gaining money, but also not giving enough credit to ENHYPEN, if that makes sense. So, but overall, do think that this month is going to be pretty successful and pretty profitable. Just, straightforward direction and a bit of coldness. I could maybe guess that there could be like a live where one member of ENHYPEN is not going to be putting up with, fans, for example, trying to flirt or just, being straight and being just over this, Aegyo style, just being manly in their own way. Maybe we could get some sort of gym content or where a content where they show off their abs or their muscles, for example, and just girls fan girling about it. Next we move on to July. For July we got the cards of the Chariot on the card of ostentation. So this is a month where they will shine for their visuals. So maybe they're going to have a really pretty music video or just pretty photos of them in some sort of really pretty scenery. I do think that we could get some sort of collaborations or like a dance challenges being filmed on TikTok, just them really shining for their visuals. I could maybe guess that the fan cam of some sort is going to gain a lot of attention because the member is going to really stand out and really have really nice facial expression, really nice poses when they are dancing. This month is a month where they're going to be in summertime and they're going to be super excited about hot weathers, maybe going to go swimming, for example, just have really, there could even be like a variety show being filmed where they do various of challenges, and it being released, or they are going to be filming a lot of that sort of content. And yeah, really fun family like orientated moments where they are just hanging and enjoying being idols and being in summer, being optimistic, but also focusing a lot on their work and responsibilities that they will have to go through before a break, before they can hang out and relax and just meditate and focus on themselves rather than public. But I see a lot of interactions with females, like fans. So maybe they're going to also have concerts and have precious interactions with fans, or there could even be like a fan meeting of some sort, like video calls, where the boys will be appreciated and loved. Next we move on to August. For August we got the cards of Nine of Cups and the card of Rebellion. So this is a month where I could see some sort of scandal being in K-pop world in general, and somehow ENHYPEN's name is going to also be mentioned. I do think that the members will try to break free from K-pop, restrictions like tattoos, dating, saying whatever you want, just drinking, having to diet. This is a month where they're going to and break free from all those just fines and those restrictions. So may expect like a member maybe revealing that they have tattoo, or swearing on live, for example, just doing something that isn't quote unquote accepted in K-pop world, like being this sort of rebellion, maybe hanging in public places, going with their outside with their friends, just that being caught on camera, like drinking alcohol, for example. But as well as that, I do think that in August the members will be successful and shining with success and profits. I do see that there is going to be a lot of opportunities for the members, and maybe they're going to refuse to do those opportunities because they don't care. They have managed to achieve a lot in 2025 so far, and they don't care about the achievement because they do have a lot of awards. They do have that, and they don't care if they one more gets filled or not. They want to focus on themselves and just break free from, or want to change the idol industry as a whole. I do think that August is going to be still a profitable month where they're going to maybe receive some sort of award, just really shine brightly on stage, not caring about what other people are saying, what other groups are doing, just focusing just on themselves, even though like on social media there's going to be a lot of comparison, maybe even claims that ENHYPEN has stole something, or a group has stolen like a concept or a performance of some sort from ENHYPEN. They don't care. They just want to focus on the people that love them and people that ENHYPEN boys love, like their friends, their idols, and just they don't want to be compared to other people or do something that is quote unquote going to bring them a lot of money, but it's not that ideal for the members' health. They're going to refuse those offers. So next we have the month of September. For September we got the cards of Nine of Pentacles and the card of Devotion. So this is a month where a lot of profits are coming to ENHYPEN, where they're going to really shine brightly. So I wouldn't be surprised if in August, for example, we could see like a concept, like a teasers being dropped, and in September there could be like an actual comeback of some sort, because this month seems like really exciting and really profitable one. Like their sales going up, their music doing numbers, music videos being filmed, their visuals shining really brightly. But this is also a month where I could guess, because I know that ENHYPEN has mentioned that they are going on some sort of rest time. So this is a month, September, where we could finally hear about the actual dates when they will, have those rest days, those rest moments, and the members, asking the fandom not to leave, to love them, to just be devoted to the group, because without the fans ENHYPEN can't function well, and just to stick and believe that ENHYPEN is still going to come back, and just ensure the fans that everything is going to be okay, and that it's really important for them to take a break for a bit to focus on themselves, on their mental health, just on themselves, but still they ask the fandom not to leave, not to focus on that break in general, but just feel excited on the future that is coming, and just feel devoted to and ensure the fans that they are still a group, and not to worry about like a disbandment contract, for example. Just to stick with ENHYPEN, and we still be devoted to them. Like, yeah. Next we move on to October. For October we got the card of Page of Cups and the card of Drama. So in this month I could see some sort of drama, some sort of scandal with award shows. So maybe ENHYPEN is not going to be nominated for some sort of award, and the fans will be furious about it. Or they're going to feel like award shows are disrespecting ENHYPEN, just wanting them for performances rather than actually devoting awards to ENHYPEN. Or some sort of even a scandal where the fans will claim that the votes were rigged, for example. I do think that this is a month where award shows will start to happen, and some sort of scandal, some sort of drama with the award shows, like where the fandom will be really, really furious on like some sort of award ceremony, for not including them, for maybe not nominating them, or for it being rigged or not fair. But overall I do think that there isn't going to be many schedules for the boys. Just the fandom will really unite on something, for voting, for example, or for calling out the bullshit that is happening in K-pop world in general. Next we move on to November. For November I got the card of Page of Pentacles and the card of Loss. So the boys are focusing on themselves and their mental health and their physical health, just spending time with their resting and spending time with their loved ones, with their families. I do think that ENHYPEN is going to receive some sort of award, be profitable. Their sales aren't going to go down anytime soon, but the fans will have to wait, because I think that this is definitely a month where the members are resting and there aren't many schedules, like live schedules, because the members are focusing on themselves rather than their career and all the profits that you can't get all the profits, and just your own well-being is way more important than some sort of cash, if you know. And I do think that in November some fans are going to leave because there aren't many schedules and just focus on other groups. But overall I do think that a really great month for the members' well-beings. And finally, the end of year, December. For December we got the card of Six of Cups and the card of Enterprise. So a month where their previous previous music video is going to really shine brightly. I do think that there aren't many schedules happening, so the fandom will focus on their previous music videos, like stream the music, stream their performances, just be really happy that ENHYPEN gets a break because they do deserve for how much they have worked, and the fans will be really excited for what is coming next in 2026, what kind of schedules, what kind of videos, what kind of opportunities ENHYPEN will receive, but definitely a focus back into the past, and definitely a month where a lot of predictions are going to be going around on what is next. But still a really great and really beautiful family-like moments that we could see that the boys will be sharing on their social media, for example, like Bubble, what is the name? Not real life. Waivers, if I'm not mistaken, just interacting with their fandoms, but not having schedules, if that makes sense. But still, like, they're celebrating on what 2025 has managed to be, what kind of projects, a lot of happy moments, and look back into the past. And finally, what kind of year 2025 is going to be for ENHYPEN? We got the card of the Empress and the card of detachment. So definitely a month where they are going to bring new sides to the public. I see comebacks, I see new opportunities, like a new variety show even. I do think that the visuals are going to be really important throughout the year. I do think that ENHYPEN members could change their hairstyle, their appearance. They could have viral moments for their handsomeness and for their photo shoots and their work with fashion stuff like advertisement or magazine cover and fashion related events appearance, just really shining for their visuals and their handsomeness. I do think that 2025 is going to be a year where they are going to be traveling a lot. Maybe they're going to have festivals, concerts, a world tour even overseas. But also at the last half of the year, they are going to take a short amount of break, focus on themselves, like detach from K-pop worlds and their responsibilities and their works, just focus on their mental health and new ideas and new wishes, just rethink their life and their career. Detachment card typically symbolizes a period of moving on, letting go of attachments and emotionally distancing themselves. This could indicate that in 2025, ENHYPEN might experience a shift where they step away from past influences or patterns, perhaps even distancing themselves from certain expectations or personal struggles. There could be a phase where they re-evaluate their goals, creative direction, or approach to the industry. This may also hint at some members seeking personal growth or time for self-reflection, leading to a period of transformation or redefinition. The Empress card is a card of abundance, creativity, and nurturing, suggests that despite the detachment, 2025 will also be a year of flourishing in many ways. The Empress is often associated with creativity and growth, so this could signify that ENHYPEN will find a new artistic inspiration, resulting in successful projects, fresh collaborations, or innovative concepts that push them further in their career. There is also an element of emotional fulfillment and nurturing relationships, both within the group and with their fans. The Empress implies that ENHYPEN will have a solid, supportive foundation to thrive on, possibly receiving a lot of love and admiration from their fans. To sum up 2025, for ENHYPEN, this could be a year of transformation and renewal. with moments of emotional or creative detachment leading to a period of significant growth and new creative ventures. It may be a time of shedding old skin to emerge stronger, more focused, and with renewed passion for their work. Expect a balance of introspection and flourishing artistic output, as well as a strong bond with their friends and within the group itself. So yeah, I'm not sure if this reading made any sense to you. I tried my best. Thank you guys so much for watching, for suggesting, and for recommending me to do this group. I had really fun time, and I hope that you had one as well. So without further ado, please consider subscribing, liking, and goodbye.